They're off and running at Finger Lakes. Good start for Fast Fran, who's swift off the mark and gets the early lead. Follow Your Arrow from out of the pack, now challenging outside second, now grabbing that early lead. Jackson Avenue, Diva Banker, and the gray, Ouch That Hurt, make up the next flight. Ouch That Hurt from fifth up into third. And at the back, that is Mind of Gold. Half mile to go, and Fast Fran reclaims the lead from Follow Your Arrow outside in second. Ouch That Hurt towards the inside third. Diva Banker is in fourth. Then 5 lengths back to Jackson Avenues to the outside of Mind of Gold, who's at the back of the pack. 2.5 furlongs to go in the opener. Fast Fran has a lead, but is under some pressure. Ouch That Hurt is up the inside, also under urging, but up into second, saving all the ground. Can get off the inside if good enough, and does exactly that. And Ouch That Hurt contending for the top spot. 3/16 to go. Fast Fran, Ouch That Hurt, Follow Your Arrow, and here's Jackson Avenue on the extreme outside, closing in with each and every stride. Ouch That Hurt has the lead close to home. Jackson Avenue, a final try on the outside. Jackson Avenue's got her. Jackson Avenue wins barely over Ouch That Hurt. Close for third. Cents. 7-1 exacta, $39.16. 172 try, $24.83. 712 try, $20.78. And they're off. Good start for Miss Lau and Mommy Joe Dreams. These two edge out for the lead. Turn Up the Music's to the inside of Rue Mint, and Numeric is ground saving at the back of the pack. As they navigate the first turn, Mommy Joe Dreams has the lead by a length and a half, too. Miss Lau able to get off the inside in second. Rue Mint tracks in third in those pink blinkers, 3.5 lengths off the lead. A length and a half to Numeric, who is in second last, and then a length and a half further to the trailer, Turn Up the Music. First quarter mile, 24 3/5. They travel up the backstretch. Mommy Joe Dreams on top the leads, too. Miss Lau in pursuit in second. Rue Mint in the clear, 3 wide in third. Numeric second last. And Turn Up the Music draws closer at the back of the pack and is about 5.5 lengths off the lead. The half in 49 seconds as they reach the far turn. Mommy Joe Dreams leads by a length and a half. Miss Lau gets niggled upon to go after leader in second. Rue Mint 3 deep on the turn in third. Then 2 lengths back to the trailers. Turn Up the Music to the outside of Numeric as they arrive at the top of the home stretch, and it's Mommy Joe Dreams who's the first to face us. Miss Lau drifts out wide second. Rue Mint is on the outside in third and 7 lengths off the lead. Turn Up the Music outside of her. 1 furlong to go. Mommy Joe Dreams shaking up on the front end, has a lead by about 2.5, 3 lengths over Miss Lau. Turn Up the Music with a belated rally on the outside, but the finish line's approaching, and Mommy Joe Dreams gets there in front. Turn Up the Music second. Miss Lau third, $4.96. Exacta, $40.20. Trifecta, $41.84. Superfecta, $10. And they're off. Valiant Warrior streaks out for the front. Red Hot Not Bothered's up the inside in second. Magic Beach settles in the third spot, a gap of 4. Barracuda Bobby towards the inside fourth. Then it's Coco Sun in second last, and a separation of about 5 lengths to Change Your Name, who's at the tail of the field as they make the entry into the turn. Valiant Warrior dictating the terms on the front end, has a lead by a length and a half. Red Hot Not Bothered to the outside in second. Then another length back to Magic Beach, who is tracking in third. About 6 lengths back to Barracuda Bobby in fourth. 5 further lengths to Coco Sun, who's 2 lengths in front of Change Your Name, who's at the tail of the field. As they arrive at the top of the stretch, Valiant Warriors homeward bound has the lead by about 5 lengths. Red Hot Not Bothered is in second. Magic Beach outside of him in third. And then Barracuda Bobby in fourth. As they run to the 16th pole, it's Valiant Warrior who took the lead out of the starting gate and went all the way on the front end. Red Hot Not Bothered second, Magic Beach in third, Barracuda Bobby fourth. And they're off. Limit Up, Saratoga Banker. Saratoga Banker gets that lead. Storm and Sammy in a hurry up the inside, up into second. Limit Up's on the extreme outside in third. Rebel Empire backs off the pace in fourth. Doc Advantage in fifth, 5 lengths off the lead. Then 4 lengths back to the Institute, to the inside of Enticing Prospect. Then we come back to Flowing River in second last, and a gap of 2 lengths to Erie Man, who's at the tail of the field at about 14 lengths off the lead. Entry into the turn. Saratoga Banker, Storm and Sammy's dueling on the lead. It's Limit Up in the white blinkers in third, a length and a half off the pace. Fourth place, Doc Advantage, 3 lengths to Rebel Empire. The Institute starts to get going from the back. Enticing Prospect steep on the course and about 11 lengths off the lead. The back 2 markers, Erie Man and Flowing River, as they arrive at the top of the stretch. Limit Up, Saratoga Banker, the Institute swung wide for the stretch drive and is closing in, and the Institute with a burst of energy getting to the lead and opening up at the furlong marker. In second, that's Doc Advantage, followed up by Rebel Empire, 16th to go. And no doubt about it, winner here, it's the Institute. Doc Advantage second, Rebel Empire third, Erie Man rallies for fourth. Pick 4 wagering. Post time in 20 minutes. They're all on the gate. And they're off. It's 2:30 a.m. Blazing out for the front end. Night Missio, Swift Bank with Dashing Speed are in pursuit, second, third, and fourth. TOT far outside in fifth. And then in sixth, that's Well Suited. A length of profitability to the outside of Connect the Brox, who's getting shuffled back to the tail of the field. Renew the Blues outside of him. Entry into the turn. It's 2:30 a.m. on top by a length. Swift Bank, TOT outside, second and third. Well Suited towards the inside in fourth. Then in fifth, that's Well Suited. Missios towards the inside into the top 4, 3 lengths off the lead. It's Renew the Blue, who's in mid-pack, as its profitability towards the inside, 7 lengths off the lead. Second last, with Dashing Speed, Connect the Brox trails the field as they reach the top of the stretch. 2:30 a.m. opens up. 2:30 a.m. has the lead now by 5 lengths. TOT is all out in second, and then it's Swift Bank, followed up by Nick Missio and Profitability, 16th to go. It's 2:30 a.m. who has a substantial lead. 2:30 a.m. The big favorite wins. TOT second, close for third. Profitability or Wells 3 cents. Exacta $27.84. Trifecta $16.27. 6 race here at Finger Lakes. They're all in the gate and they're off. It's Sky Runner from an outside post, hustled out for the lead. La Gran Artesana displaying speed at the fence. And then it's Isle Blue, more prominent on the outside in third. Canary Storm along the inside in fourth. Katie King deep on the course. Stage Conflict saves all the ground. And at the back, that is Ashdale as they circle around the first turn and transition to the backstretch. La Gran Artesana and Sky Runner, these two in tandem. And then in third, that is Canary Storm to the inside of Isle Blue in fourth. 2 more lengths back to Ashdale in fifth, to the outside of Stage Conflict, and a length to Katie King, who's now at the back of the pack and about 9 lengths off the lead. As they travel up the backstretch, La Gran Artesana and Sky Runner are first and second. Canary Storm right behind the leader in third, a length and a half off the pace. Isle Blue is in fourth, then 5 lengths back. Katie King in fifth, a length and a half back to Stage Conflict, and Ashdale now trails as they have 3 furlongs to go. La Gran Artesana inching away from Canary Storm. It's Isle Blue who's up the inside in third, 3 lengths off the lead, and Isle Blue is now up into a joint second. Fourth place is Sky Runner, who's backed off the pace as they arrive at the top of the stretch. La Gran Artesana has left the rail open for Isle Blue, and Isle Blue fires on through. Isle Blue with 1 furlong to go has headed La Gran Artesana, and then it's Canary Storm in third. Katie King a distant fourth. 16th to go. It's Isle Blue who opens up by a couple lengths over La Gran Artesana. Isle Blue give Raylu Gutierrez a riding double. La Gran Artesana second, Canary Storm third, Katie King fourth. 22 cents. 7th race from Finger Lakes, scratch number 5, Ladies Golden Guy. And they're off. Looks like a decent start. Busting away, sending out for the lead. Hey, hey, Harry displaying speed as it's Scotiatori at the fence. He has it all, splitting rivals. He has it all with the lead. Scotiatori second, busting away outside third. Hey, hey, Harry in some tight quarters had the check in fourth. Pompous Prince in fifth. Crypto Causeway towards the inside sixth. About 7 lengths off the lead and a half length to Coney Road, who's at the back of the pack. On to the turn. He has it all, clears off by 3 first quarter, 23 and a fifth. Busted away, Scotiatori. Scotiatori up the inside, up into second. Busted away in third, then a space of 6. Back to Pompous Prince in fourth, followed up by Hey Hey Harry and Crypto Causeway to Coney Rhodes at the tail of the field as they arrive at the top of the stretch. He has it all. Scotiatori comes to engage on the outside second. Busted away is in third. Pompous Prince stands side in fourth. 1 furlong to go. He has it all. Scotiatori, Pompous Prince on the outside, gaining momentum on the outside, and Crypto Causeway at the fence. Here's Pompous Prince sweeping by the leaders. Pompous Prince victorious. Then it was Scotiatori close for 35 cents. Eighth and final finger links, no changes. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta wagering. Post time for the eighth and final in about 20 minutes at 8. And they're off. Looks like a glorious start. Troubled Luck sending out for the lead. Mission Avenue flashing early speed. Love Thyself's at the fence in third. And then it's Miss Pabs in that middle cluster with Tekka, as well as In Traffic. Seattle Causeway stuck out wide around that first turn as Love Thyself veered out there a little bit, bumping with Tekka. Miss Pab is in mid-pack and about 5 lengths off the lead, a length in front of Seattle Causeway. EM's Treasure Girls in second last and about 8 lengths off the lead and a half length to Love My Candy, who trails the field. Backstretch time. Troubled Luck calling the shots in the front end, has the lead by just about a length. Mission Avenue prompting outside second. Love Thyself, Tekka third and fourth. In Traffic 3 wide fifth. Miss Pab towards the inside sixth. 6.5, 7 lengths off the lead. Seattle Causeway is in seventh. A length to Love My Candy, who's out of last, and EM's Treasure Girls at the back of the pack. As they make the entry into the far turn, Troubled Luck leads by a length and a half over Mission Avenue, is nudged upon to go after the leader in second. Love Thyself's in third, 3 lengths off the lead. And then it's Seattle Causeway picking her way through traffic up into fourth, 6.5 lengths off the lead. Tekka goes wide for the stretch drive. Miss Pabs towards the inside as they arrive at the top of the stretch, and Troubled Luck opens up. Troubled Luck strides away by 7 lengths. Love Thyself is to the inside of Mission Avenue second, and third Seattle Causeway stand side. Miss Pabs at the fence, but with a 16th to go, Troubled Luck is gone. Troubled Luck opening up by daylight. Love Thyself is going to be second, but Troubled Luck give Luis Perez 2 on the card. Love Thyself second, Miss Pab third, close for fourth. Seattle Causeway or Mission Avenue. It's official, $4.82, the winning mutual. Double, $25.24. Exacta, $18.08. Trifecta, $32.47. Superfecta, $146.43. Pick 3, $16.95. Pick 4, $29.84. Pick 5, $131.03. The 8th race is the last live race here at Finger Lakes for a Monday. Next live racing day tomorrow, Tuesday. First post